gets the pin. Raiders are clawing their way back in this game.
Just snipes one.
It's ball game. Over. Safe. Oh my God!
Did you see that? Great diving play.
He's hit a touchdown. Hastings Raiders win the ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, live here at the Field House in Hastings, Minnesota, it's Hastings Raiders girls basketball as the Hastings Raiders take on the Mahtomedi Zephyrs. I'm Peter Heyman, joined by Mr. Owen Ely. Took a little sabbatical, we'll say, and now he's back to help us out doing some HCTV Raiders sports. We're also on SCCTV and YouTube TV. Owen, welcome to the broadcast. Good to have you with me.
Yeah, thanks. I took a little redshirt year there, but I'm back, and I'm just excited to get to witness some Raiders basketball here tonight.
Absolutely. And the Hastings Raiders, they got a 3-2 record, and Mahtomedi, they are 4-1. They are fourth in the state, though. They are 1-0 in the conference. Hastings 0-0. This will be their first conference game. Hopefully it's much better than last year. Last year, the Raiders lost by about 30 points each game there and here. So looking for a little different result. Hastings Raiders, though, they got a lot of juniors that came back that are now seniors. They're very experienced squad. Of course, Haley Strain, Keegan McVicker, a couple of our leaders. Then you got Kate Reuter, Rachel Knotts. Then you got some up-and-comers that didn't play last year. Violet Schultz at guard, Brooke Mace coming in there helping out at guard. And then, of course, for the Mahtomedi Zephyrs, they're leading the way by their number 5. That's Sarah Poper. That'll be the one to look for. Then you got Presley Albers, Anna Green, Grace Prost, and Berkeley Braisdell. That's going to be their starters coming off, and Emily Mutzel. And coming off the bench, they got Greta Seiss. Apologies if I pronounce any names incorrectly. Feel free to make comments on YouTube TV. And our Hunter Pinky, our big dog director, he'll probably let us know some comments that they say. So we're going to have Raiders wearing a blue and gold, Mahtomedi in their white jerseys. Owen, you've seen these teams, well, you've seen at least the Raiders maybe a couple years ago. Anything you want to say before this match starts that you like about the Raiders or something to look for maybe?
Yeah, well, I like the experience, especially with the top-end stars. Keegan McVicker is a name that definitely jumps out. I mean, I remember seeing her, I believe, as an 8th grader on the team. So it's good to know that some things, they never change. And, some of the same producers are still out there. There's Rick Tavernier, the head coach here for the Hastings Raiders. And
yeah, there's a good shot of Rick Tavernier, head coach, Hastings Raiders, like you mentioned. We'll get a shot of the Mahtomedi coach later. You mentioned Keegan McVicker, for those that don't know. You might not know, but last year she ended up becoming the all-time leading Hastings Raiders girls scorer. And so this year she's only adding on. There's a good shot of head coach from Mahtomedi, Nisa Fisher. And the tip is off, and we're on our way. The Raiders win the basket. Nice pass right away for a layup by Keegan McVicker. Raiders up 2-0. Great play right off the get-go.
I couldn't think of a better way to start the game than that. I mean, within a second, you're putting a bucket in the basket there.
So the Hastings Raiders, they play some very tough defense. Like nice. Number 5, Fado. And there's a steal for Mahtomedi. Turn the ball over early, but they cannot afford to turn over. There's a 3-point shot. Good. Like that, it's 5-2 Mahtomedi.
That was a point off the turnover right there. It was a good play by Haley Strain to get the ball.
Nice pass underneath, no foul called. By Haley, dumps it down, layup, it's good. That was Haley Strain for you. Both McVicker and Strain, they got a and they're going to need it tonight against this tough meet. Still in that man-to-man. Not a lot of motion going on there for Mahtomedi. Got to keep on number 5, though. That's their lead scorer. There's a 3-point attempt. That one's good. Mahtomedi 2 for 2 in 3-pointers tonight. That's number 25, Anna Green.
Well, I can see why they're the number 4 team in the conference or in the class rather when they're shooting like that.
Absolutely. When you can dump 3-pointers from outside from multiple players and you can do inside plays as well, they're going to be a tough team to beat the entire season. And tonight, left-handed lay-in off the backboard, no good. Good look there for Haley Strain. Oh, stepped out of bounds. That's a turnover. Raiders will get the ball back. They're down 8-4 here early first half.
Well, let's see if they can't get some points here. You know, I was going to say one of the themes as we'll take a look at the replay here. You know, that's one of the themes I think for this team starting off hot. You know, whether it's you know, at the season level or at the game level here.
There's a three-point attempt from Keegan. That's no good. Rebounded by the Zephyrs. They push it up quick. Good teams are able to break the press and score from outside. Another three-point attempt, no good. Rebounded by Mahtomedi. Offensive rebound. Raiders going to have to block out. There's an easy shot, and that's good. Once again, Popard for 2.
And that's so true, and that's not even just true at the high school level. That's true at the Division III, Division II level. You'd be amazed at how successful the press can be against teams that are not prepared for it.
You can tell right away Hastings looks a little uncertain here by breaking this press. Oh, there's a nice lay-in. That's a bucket and one. Left-handed lay-in by Haley Strain. We'll see who that foul was on. Looks like the foul's on number 31, Berkeley Braisdell, her first, team's first. Here's a good shot of that replay.
Yeah, that is just good balance, a good follow-through, and getting the and one there. That's exactly what the Raiders need to try to cut down this early deficit. Hastings
definitely going to need Haley to step up, too. We know Keegan's their main player, but Haley with her height, too. And the free throw's good. It is now 10-7. Mahtomedi still with the lead. Wow, that was quick. Down the lane, left-handed, and good. That was number 31, Berkeley Braisdell. Commits the foul, makes the layup.
Yeah, making up for that foul. She just saw open space and then ran through.
Violet Schultz. Oh, Aaron pass. Somehow the Raiders got lucky to get that back. That was about to be a breakaway. There's a nice dump in. Missed layup, though. Easy chance there for Kate Reuter. They're going to have to complete those, Owen, if they want to stay in this game.
That was good composure. They just couldn't finish up on the follow-through.
Good block out right there. A missed layup. Raiders with the rebound. Got a chance to cut this lead. Raiders running their offense from the outside. Oh, a one-handed push-up shot like Dr. J. No good by Reuter. Rebounded Mahtomedi.
Yeah, that's just a tough play when you can't get an angle on somebody trying to hook shot over them. That's a tricky proposition there for Reuter.
Yeah, the shot clock might have been getting low. I don't know if you know this one, but or at least last year, maybe this year actually, they implemented a shot clock in high school basketball. So no longer can they just sit out there and control the ball.
Oh, that's right. I've heard horror stories about that. That's true. That is, I did forget about that.
Taking the point there. Shot clock down to 3. Good defense by the Raiders. They get the shot off. At the buzzer, no good. Tipped away, rebounded Hastings. Hastings almost throws it away. Good job by Notch to cut that off. Reuter at the top of the key. Drives the lane. Oh, you can't just automatically pass that pass like that, Owen. Mahtomedi's too good. They will intercept that like they did, and then they're going to get turnover points right there. An easy jumper. Mahtomedi at 14-7.
That's a tough little stretch there for the Raiders, and that's something they've struggled with early on here is some of these outlet passes and just passing in general. It hasn't been the cleanest thus far.
Yes, they are going to have to be clean sheet on the turnovers. Going to have to move the ball. Oh, not sure who she was passing that to because there was nobody there. Going to have subs here for the Raiders. That'll be number 3, Brooke Mace. She comes in off the bench a lot. And number 23, Kaylin Geeson. Geeson, a 5'8" junior. Mace, also a junior. Raiders, already almost on the throw, and they almost get a turnover. That's the new incumbent, if you will. There's a little hook shot that's blocked, though, by Mahtomedi. And they dump it deep. They like to do the fast break if you let them. Good job by Hastings, though, containing there. No easy shots. Grace Prose. Oh, she might have got away with a little walk there. Refs let it go, and she makes an easy lay-in.
Yeah, it was a good play for Mahtomedi, but I feel they could have had an open 3 on that far side if they had found Blaisdell a little sooner.
McVicker looking for teammates, dump it inside to Haley. She kicks it back out for 3. That's money.
Wow, that's a time-tested play. It's almost like a pump fake in football. You just send it in, send it out, and then send it up for a 3.
That's Rachel Notch for 3. Oh, and I'm not sure you're going to know this guy. Sam Jacobson, you'll know him. He used to play against a guy named Jason Boots for Hastings. He used to do that same three-point shot way back. And there's a turnover by Mahtomedi. Hastings needs to take advantage. They're down 6. Looks like Mahtomedi going to do a little half-court press. They almost did a good job there by knocking out of the hands. Still Hastings ball, but they got to get it across half court here.
It's just such an uncomfortable thing to be dealing with.
And I don't know about you, I played basketball. That, well, it didn't wear me out, but that will wear teams out. If you're not in good shape, oh, there's a nice steal. They got to take advantage of this. Oh, an errant pass. They had a 3-on-1, and they could have had an easy layup. Here's a three-pointer. It is no good. Rebounded by Hastings. Now, smart passes we need here, Owen. Set up the offense. Somebody's got to come get the ball.
Yeah, it seems like they were struggling a little bit with trying to hurry up, but you don't want to be sloppy when you hurry up, but you do want to strike when the moment's hot.
And there's a beautiful drive to the lane. Keegan McVicker, just her 4th point of the game, but they needed that. Cuts the lead to 4. Looks like it's going to be a back-and-forth game as long as... Oh, we got an illegal pick. Ooh, that's going to call that on Hastings. Looked like the number 25 was moving, Owen. Let's see on that replay. Maybe I missaw that. Oh, that's a nice drive from McVicker. That's that replay.
And you wouldn't know that she's 5'9". The length on that little layup there, I mean, you'd think she's 5'11" at least.
The foul is going to go on Brooke Mace, her first, team's first. Strain's going to get a little breather. So is Rachel Notch. Number 13, Piper Brockman in. There's a 3-point shot outside. No good. Rebounded by McVicker. Sorry, McVicker's still in there. Also in there, number 11, Jill McTagg. There's a nice floater. Keegan gets her own rebound. No! Oh, no foul called. There was not a foul, and she steals it from behind. Nice pass. Mahtomedi, you can see why they're number 4. That was just unselfish play there, Owen.
It's almost like they've practiced it before. I mean, they knew exactly what to do there, and that was through some tough defense by Brooke Mace, just trying to play both sides there and nearly got a hand on it.
And one thing I'd like to notice right there, she was dribbling, looking up, though, looking for a teammate. A lot of girls will be looking at the rim or down at the ball. So you can tell they're seasoned veterans. There's a kick ball out of bounds. No, there's going to be a foul called from our official at the top of the key. Speaking of our, here's our replay. Go ahead and talk that one through, Owen.
Yeah, that's just, it's hard to beat when you got vision like that, when you're keeping your head up. It was a good play by Mace defensively, but it's just a better play by the 2 Zephyrs.
That foul is on number 25, Anna Green, first, team second. 3-point shot, that's an air ball. So Mahtomedi gets the rebound, a chance to add to their lead here. Drive through the lane. Oh, nice jump stop. Good defense. 3-point attempt. Off the top of the rim, out the back. No good. That'll be a Hastings ball on a square backboard. They used to have round oval backboards. If you hit the top of the backboard then, it was a live ball. On a rectangular backboard, once it goes over that, it's a dead ball.
Yeah, and that play just not going the way of the Zephyrs, but it's hard to disagree with open. When you get an open 3, it's hard to disagree with just pumping it up.
I absolutely agree. No matter what level now. Nice drive and a lay-in right there by number 11 for Hastings. Jill McTagg filling in for Haley Strain. They're going to need buckets from the bench as well here, Owen.
Well, you want to beat the number 4 team, it's gonna be a team effort, that's for sure.
Mahtomedi throws up another 3. No good, but they rebound it and they lay it in left-handed. That was number 10. Emily Mutzel, her first 2 points of the game. Scored 20-14. Oh, they're trying to, dangerous passes, and they look for the breakaway right away. There's good hustle, though, on the defense for the Raiders. Number 13, Piper Brockman. So turnovers here, Owen, so far the early story, giving Mahtomedi some easy turnover points.
You know, I mean, you can talk about it ad nauseum, and it's cliche, but it's the biggest thing. I mean, you win and lose games with turnovers there. Great play defensively by Anna Green. I don't know if you saw that. It was almost like she had like Jerry Rice stickum on her finger. She almost palmed that ball.
Speaking of turnovers, Mahtomedi throws it away. Hastings ball. Yeah, you mentioned Jerry Rice. Turnovers just like football, man. Basketball is the same way.
You can overcome them, but boy, I mean, it's an uphill battle, no question, when you're turning the ball over.
There's another. They got it. That's a forced pass. When they're not open. On other teams, they're able to do that. This team that's not wide open, you can't just force it. Kind of reminds me of Sam Darnold last night forcing some passes. I can say that because I was at the game watching. But they came out with the W. But anyways, can't talk too much about them. Our director doesn't like purple too much. So nice rebound. That's a good blockout rebound there by Haley Strange. Raiders looking to cut the lead. They got it about to 6. They haven't been too much closer other than their first lead of the game.
They're
get a good shot here.
Sorry, they're passing it around pretty good here. 3-pointer.
And they use some clock too. I like them actually using clock. Try to wear out the Mahtomedi team. Nice pick right there. A poke check, I should say, by Brooke Mays, but out of bounds. Keegan McVicker back into the match.
Sounding like a little bit of a hockey match right there.
You're right. Poke check. Ooh, almost the old over and back there. You can see the good ball handling right there as I say it. It's stolen away now. Now slow down. That's going to be a jump ball. Now there's a perfect case right there. When you don't have an easy layup, slow the ball down. You got possession. Don't give it back up. That's just kind of maybe some inexperience, we'll say.
Yeah, it's you don't want to rush it, but you do want to have a little bit of urgency. And you'll see on both sides of the ball, anytime anybody pressures, it seems like that team is really having success. If I was the Raiders or the Zephyrs, I would be full court pressing the entire time. They're having difficulty passing the ball.
I would agree. Nice lay-in attempt. Raiders with the rebound. Haley, nobody passed to. She gets it up to Notch. No, there's almost a, there we go, finding Keegan with the left-handed lay-in. Beautiful. Gotta love that hustle out of Keegan, too.
Yeah, if she doesn't hurry up, then she's not there for the pass. But that's what you're talking about, just settling down, looking around the court, and the streaking McVickers for 2.
Lead cut to 4. Mahtomedi looking to stretch it to 7. No, they can't. Good rebound. We got a foul. Nice, tough rebound by Hastings Raiders number 11, Jill McTagg. She's already proven some very important minutes. Here's that replay. You can see Jill, nice, tough rebound. She's got the cut-off sleeves. I like that. Kind of just showing that toughness, like don't mess with me down low.
Well, you can't be a rebounder if you're not tough. That's for certain.
So Hastings down 4. Haley Strain back in. Nice move, left-handed. They got a piece of it, though. Should be Hastings' ball. It is. I like that, though. Just keep going to the basket. One of these times you're going to get a foul called. There was no foul there, by the way, I don't think.
Well, there's the play that we were talking about before, that pass to McVicker.
Going to be another jump ball. This one's going to go back to Hastings. I like we got the possession, but I don't like how we got it by a bad pass again. Got a little timeout on the court. Probably got to reset the shot clock, yes, or at least get it to where the ref wanted it. Since there was no kicked ball, it should stay under 20. McTagg at the top, passes back to Schultz. Schultz, her brother, leads the boys team as the point guard as well. Shot clock down to 6. Three-pointer. Schultz, it's money. Here we go, boys. Raiders down 1.
That's that staying patient, passing around, getting the good, crisp passes, and then find a shot that you like.
You're absolutely correct about now. McTagg got it when she's, first off, she's a 5'10 center. I'm not sure she'd be way out there playing that type of D. But here's that replay of that three-pointer. She's like, you know what, you're going to give me a wide-open 3? I'm going to take it. Raiders down 1 to the number 4 ranked team in the state if you're just joining us. We're on HCTV, HCTV, Owen Ely and Peter Heyman here bringing you all the action. Raiders still in that man-to-man. There's a three-point launch for Mahtomedi. That's their best player, and she misses, and it's going to be Raiders ball. So Raiders with an opportunity to take the lead here, Owen, with just over 6 minutes to go here in the first half.
I mean, we've got plenty of game played. I mean, you get a lead this close to halftime. I mean, they're playing well. They're playing well, and I don't want to jinx it here, but they're playing well. We'll put it that way.
They're playing well. Just got to be a little better on their passes. Like right there, that's a forced pass. They luckily got it. Now we're gonna have another jump ball. No, we're gonna. Yep. Oh, travel. Oh, her feet were on it. She did roll. I just couldn't see her feet, but there it is again. There's like a congested area, and she tries to like throw a pass in there. Coaches has got to tell them, don't force that pass.
And she wasn't even really ready to receive the pass. I mean, it's almost like throwing to a receiver that's not turned around yet.
Nice steal by Keegan McVicker. Slow down on the layup, Keegan. She's got to slow down on that layup. She tried to switch to the other side. You got to have that bucket, Keegan. I love the steal, but now slow down and make the layup. Nice rebound by Haley. She wanted a foul. No foul called. Keegan with the ball, taking point.
I'd really like to see them slow. They're exactly right. I'd really like to see them slow it down here.
There's a good pass on the back door, and it's good by Rachel Notch. Raiders take the lead, 21-20.
All right, I lied. I really would like to see them speed it up there.
Mahtomedi comes right back. Oh, you got to get that rebound, Hastings. They do. Haley finds somebody. Oh, that was almost an errant pass. Keegan, be smart. Be smart. Be smart, girls. See the coaches, you got to tell them to be smarter with the pass.
If you complete 4 successful passes, but the 5th one isn't, then it doesn't matter. None of the passes before matter.
Amen to that. Just got to slow it down. They got to understand they're playing against a really good team. There's a nice jumper. Mahtomedi needed that. They were on a scoring drought. That's number 31, Braisdell. Her 7th. She leads the team in scoring.
Yeah, it seems like Notch went for the rebound before even the shot was able to be contested there.
Nice look underneath the Haley strain. Looking for a backdoor cutter. Schultz out top. McTagg. Keegan for 3. It's good. Nothing but net, Keegan. Keegan, her 9th point of the match. Raiders up 24-22 against the number 4 ranked team in the nation. Sorry, the state. Might as well be the nation, though. What the heck?
Well, we'll never let that stop a good story.
One-handed pass inside. Good defense by Hastings. Shot clock down to 15. You can see the great dribbling right there in point guardness of number 30. Number 5, best player. She misses. McTagg tips it out of bounds, so shot clock resets to 20. Mahtomedi retains possession. Here's that replay.
Yeah, and this is the 3-point shot. McVickers, fairly good defense there. A nice contest, but just a better 3-point shot from McVickers, and that's something I really wanted to see, quite frankly, from both sides, but particularly the Raiders as they'll get the possession here is just contest the ball a little more. They did a great job on that last play. 3 players coming in to try to block the ball.
Absolutely. Hastings got the ball. I could have swore McTagg tipped that one out of bounds. Keegan with another 3 from top of the key. Off the rim, Haley strain. Almost got it. Good rebound by Mahtomedi. Nice hustle by Keegan. You know what she just learned? She just learned that Mahtomedi loves to just throw the press, and she played like a safety there and intercepted that thing.
Yeah, doing her best Coy Parrish impression right there.
Now I need the other girls, not just Keegan, to realize, and maybe the coach told them, hey, Mahtomedi wants to stretch the fast break. Either way, they stole it back. Hastings up 2, trying to add to that lead. Nice move right there, going inside in the big trees. I love Schultz going in there. Oh, we're going to have a body call against Haley Strain. That's her first, team second.
Yeah, that's a little ticky-tacky in my opinion right there, the call on Strain. I mean, I guess there's contact, but...
Yeah, there's a little contact. I don't know. Sometimes you see a girl fall over in high school and the ref just blows his whistle.
I say let him play.
I agree. There's not quite enough there for me. Either way, Raiders up 3 minutes to go here, first half. Here's a nice, oh, that's a great, oh, we got a timeout. That was a perfect place to guard the opponent right there as soon as they cross that half court and they're on the sideline. You just put them in a little square and they got nowhere to go. You know, it was a very heads-up play, though, I got to say, by the head coach for Mahtomedi, Anisha Fisher, seeing that her player was in trouble and calling that timeout.
Well, they're not just the number 4 team because of their players. It's their coaches as well, and what a great timing there. There you can see where Mahtomedi is.
Yep, 4th right there in the 3A state rankings. Hastings not up there currently, but a big win today would be a huge upset. A lot of game to go here, obviously, but I love this Hastings team so far. Number 4 team in the nation. They're like, you know what? You're not coming in our house and going to push us around.
And I'd like to see the lead increase a little bit. I mean, that's such an obvious thing to say, but you're playing them really well, and I would hate. They're such a good team. I would hate for them to go into halftime like tied, but playing so well. I mean, you really gotta at some point pull away if you wanna get the win here.
Yeah, you gotta put. Oh, a team like Mahtomedi almost in a position they're not used to being in from behind, and see how they react. Number 25 going hard in the lane. She gets the layup and one. That was number 25, Ann Green. She's a senior. You can just see on this replay, she is like a college player almost. Fearless, drove good, very strong with the ball, makes the layup and one. Can she make the 3-point play? She can't! Missed in a rebound by the Raiders, so it's a tie game, 24-24.
Yeah, they stayed a little patient there instead of going down into the key there. Some tight defense here by Mahtomedi. It's almost like they can kind of sense they're back in this tied game here.
Yep. Raiders got to be smart with the ball. Oh, there's a nice poke check. Don't grab it. Oh, no, let that go. Young lady, that's where you got to know that ball. She poked it out of you. Let it go. Again, it could just be a little inexperience. Probably a little nerves, too, playing against the number 4 team in the state. So Mahtomedi with the chance to retake the lead. Hastings had the lead for about the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, you really would hate to see a small.
That's a good rebound there by Mahtomedi. Hastings got to block out. You got to find a girl, put a body on her. Body first before the ball. That was Grace Prose with her 6th point of the match.
And that's how quickly it can happen if you play a little sloppy just like that. Now you're down 2.
Keegan for 3 to take the lead. Yes, she does. McVicker, her 2nd 3 of the night. 27-26 Raiders. Now 25, when she gets the ball, she wants to attack. So I like that. Let's not let her get the ball. Same with number 30. Oh, no! She looked a little out of control there for me, Owen, but referee said nope, body.
Well, unfortunately, they're starting to rack up the fouls a little bit here. Here's another 3-pointer from McVicker. And, we talk about you want to get it done as a team, but sometimes when a player's going off, a player just goes off.
Oh, you absolutely give it to the hot hand. That was Brooke Mace with the foul, her 2nd, team's 3rd. Actually, that's team's 5th. There's number 25, who I told you about. That's it over in the back. They didn't call it. That's all right. Now slow down if you don't have it. Slow down. Please slow down. Thank you very much. Very heads-up play right there.
Yeah, 30 had the angle on her.
Take your time, Hastings. Take your time. Get out of that corner. Nice drive. Ooh, see, she kind of got no man's land there.
It's really tricky when you're trying to tiptoe down the baseline there. You talk about the parts of the court where you can kind of get compressed, and that's a tough one.
Yeah, Hastings lucky to get the ball back. Kaylin Geeson that was. That's Rachel Notch throwing it in. Let's see, where do they go? Don't do a moving pick. That was close to a moving pick there. I'm not sure you saw that. Steal that from her. Yes. If somebody tall like that's going to try to dribble, oh, and I love that. Go steal it.
Well, they swarmed on her right there. I mean, it was a 4-on-1.
Now, good job by Keegan. Kind of just taking charge, setting up a play, getting her teammates to get in position. Keegan, there you go. 3-pointer. Notch. Way off. That just looked like an awkward shot from back here. I don't know about you, but I think that's how her form is. Nice move right there. Nice D, though, by Hastings. Get that rebound. Oh, no. Oh, good heads-up play here. All right, 1-on-1. What does she do right here? That's Brooke Mace. Nice play. McVicker for 3. It's good. Yes. You see her pumping her fist. Let's go. Raiders up 4. Under 5 seconds to go. Get on her, girls. No shot. Yes, sir. Raiders up 30-26. McVicker leading the way with 3 3-pointers and 3 field goals for a total of 15 points to lead the way. Owen, here's that replay.
Yeah, it's really just the McVicker show, and some, they've been trying all these different plays, but sometimes, again, you just give it to the hot hand, and there's, one of many threes there for McVicker, and you got a 4-point lead heading into halftime against the number 4 team in 3A. I mean, I'd say of all the different possibilities that could have happened, I'd say we're probably in a good timeline right here.
We are absolutely, like you said, being in the lead, 30-26. McVicker leading the way with 15 for the Mahtomedi Zephyrs. Braisdell with 7. Pros with 6. Folks, we're going to take about 9-minute break. We'll be back. Get ready for the second half. Peter Heyman, Owen Ely here on HCTV. We'll see you for more basketball later.
With over 300 passionate educators, our dedication to student success has never been stronger. These educators are more than teachers.
Let's paint the picture.
They are mentors who ignite curiosity and inspire a lifelong passion for learning. Our schools provide real-world experiences through cutting-edge programs in engineering and environmental science. At Hastings, we take pride in our blend of rigorous academics and enriching arts and athletic programs. These programs nourish our students' educational journey, enhancing their creativity and discipline and fostering skills that resonate throughout their academic and personal lives. This is Hastings Public Schools, where we care, we empower, and we achieve. Students are at the heart of all we do.
He gets the pin.
What a move, what a goal! Oh, and a shot scores!
The Raiders, can they get the layup? Yes, they do.
Just snipes one.
Oh my God! And reaching up and making the play. It's moving. It's over.
Looking to throw, and she's going to get the first down.
One. Touchdown Raiders!
Today, 4 Minnesotans lost their lives from fentanyl poisoning.
And 4 more will tomorrow.
Fentanyl is the #1 killer of 18 to 45-year-olds.
It's killing more and more 12 to 17-year-olds. They're people we care about.
Like my brother.
My sister.
My best friend. We have the power to make a difference in our community. Join us in the fight against the fentanyl crisis.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Hastings Fieldhouse. Hastings got a 4-point lead over number 4 in the state in the 3A, Mahtomedi Zephyrs. Leading the way for the Raiders, Keegan Vicker, 15 points. 3 3-pointers there to end the first half, Owen. I do have a little score correction for Mahtomedi. Grace Prose only has 4 points. I had her down for 6, my apologies. So Berkeley Braisdell does lead the team with 7. A couple things I only saw that I think they need to work on is better passing for the Raiders. Other than that, what do you got, Owen?
No, I think that's the big thing, just learning, and that's how you beat the press, which, you know, we might see more of here in the second half because it's just been so successful for either side.
Also, I will say blocking out. There was a lot of rebounds from Mahtomedi, especially in the offensive end. So here we go right away. A steal by McVicker. I love it. She's like playing football. This is so smart, veteran play. Sometimes like, oh no. Aaron pass by Raiders. Turnover right away just after the steal, too.
Well, it's like we talked about in the first half. I mean, you got to complete successful plays. I mean, you could have a good portion, but it only takes one mistake to end a good sequence for you.
Oh, to keep the ball. Nice steal right there by Schultz. She tries to attack it again. See right there. Schultz, nope. Then she gets a ticky-tack. You lose the ball, and then you want to try to get it, and you foul her. But we talked about in the first half, didn't we, Owen? If you don't have like a drive to the layup, get back. Like look for your teammate. Like set up the offense. Don't just force it and get a turnover.
And this is a very big thing at the high school level for all sports. If you make a mistake, really try not to compound that mistake. And you saw that there with the foul. I mean, you lost the ball. You might have just lost the ball, but there's, you know, we don't have to get a ticky-tacky foul.
And you're the point guard too, so we can't afford to have you get in foul trouble against this team. So Raiders, 2 turnovers. Both teams actually, 2 turnovers. There's the give and go inside McVicker. Right, oh, she missed the layup. Can the Raiders get the rebound? They can. Haley Strain. Haley, don't underneath. You got to go wide open. Oh no, and she threw it away. Oh, and she had her wide open. That looked like one of Darnold's passes last night. No offense, but
you really just have to settle down there. I mean, there's a lot to like, and then there's all of a sudden it's just a landslide there.
Those are the plays though. If when you look at the game at the end, if you lose by just a couple, those are the little plays that make the difference.
And very realistically, that could be the case against a good team that's a good shooter.
And that's Sarah Poper. She's been held a little quiet. She only had 4 points in the first half. There's a 3-pointer right there to cut the lead to 1. Hastings still with the lead. Smart passing now. Schultz at the key. Dump it inside. Strain, turn around. Oh, the ball goes in and out. And they got a wide open Sarah Poper. They give it to her. Nice D. There's a good steal. Now slow down, Keegan. Slow down. Slow down and make an easy layup. There you go. Beautiful by McVicker.
You'll love to see that because she's missed out on at least 4 points by coming in too hot. She's too athletic. She's coming in too hot and just settling down and learning from her prior mistakes.
But I love to see, this is where really good players like Keegan can intercept passes from other girls in high school that ain't quite at the level of her. There's a foul underneath. That's going to be against Haley Strain. That's her second. We can't afford to have Haley in foul trouble.
No, I mean, we talk a lot about McVicker, but if they lost Strain, that's a big one there too. And there's the foul, just a little too much contact there. And to your point, I mean, you know, McVicker is lanky. I mean, you look at, she got long arms too that can really get in there, and obviously she has the kind of closeout speed to get down the court. But this
First free throw. Sorry, go ahead.
No, my apologies. No, but this is just you have those 2 sloppy plays. That's +4 that you hit a 3-pointer. I mean, you're talking about, you know, swings here that really can affect a game.
All right, a little press there from Mahtomedi. They almost got a turnover. Raiders able to get it across half court. McVicker, top of the key, behind the back, looks for a teammate. No, there's another pass. They're like asking them to pass that pass. Steal that from her. Steal that from her. She dribbles right around her. When she's out dribbling at the top of one, go steal that ball. Usually tall people are not that good at dribbling like that.
You cannot let a player go through 5 different players. You just can't let that happen.
Schultz, you got to settle it down. Raiders need to calm, be composed now. Be composed. The game is tied 32-32. That last layup was by Green. There's a turnover. Good defense. Good. Oh, and it's a lay-in there. We're going to have a timeout here probably. Yep, timeout by Hastings.
Exactly what they need. I mean, they're just imploding here in the last couple of minutes. It's just something that you can't do, as we'll take a look at the replay here. It's just something you cannot do.
It's a nice little poke check there by number 11, Presley Albers. That's her that's her 4th point of the game, and just like that, Mahtomedi up 34-32. Hey, here's a good look at the Metro East Conference. This, like I said earlier, Hastings' first conference match. And of course, it's against Mahtomedi, the number 1 team. The only team that's, well, of course, they played Simley, who they beat, who's 1-0 in the conference, Simley 0-1. So this is already a big match, right? The winner of this could obviously would be sitting at the top, but could be the team to beat through the whole conference.
Well, you know, you come out here, and we're a long ways from it, but you come out here and get a win over Mahtomedi. That's quite the start to your conference play.
All right, full court press here by Mahtomedi. I like it. Great job by Strain and McVicker. McVicker, be smart. Nice move, gets the lay-in. McVicker might just have to take over. I hate to say it. She might have to take over. McVicker asking for a foul underneath. I need her to play a little defense.
Well, it seems like she's the only one really doing anything here in the second half, and sometimes it's that easy.
That's out of bounds. Yes, sir.
Smart call.
Yes, sir. I think he might have heard me there, but she definitely stepped the baseline. Go ahead. Sorry, Owen.
Well, you definitely have the voice for it. But, yeah, I mean, sometimes you just got to play through your stars, and sometimes it's that easy to beat a full court press. Sometimes it only takes 2 passes to beat a press. And then sometimes you run into trouble like that trying to beat a press.
As much as I do like McVicker doing a lot of the action, I don't want to overdo it because then she gets wore out towards the end of the game. We're going to need her. All right, Schultz at the top of the key. Let's see if they can set up the offense. Don't force it. Don't force any passes. That was almost a lazy pass there, and Mahtomedi has been stealing those.
It's really hard to float a pass when you're going across the court like that.
Haley trying to post up. Schultz. Oh, Schultz going in no man's land. Nice steal by McVicker, almost. Schultz went to no man's land. She just had to throw it away. You just got to be a little smarter with the ball. Mahtomedi sets up the offense. 25 Green. Pros at the top. And Mutzel cuts inside. Rebound. Haley. Haley, look for a good teammate. There you go. Another rebound by Haley. Haley's going to be key tonight, I think, with her height. Notch for the Raiders. Haley posting up. Can they get it to her? Rachel Notch going nowhere. Nice pass. Left-handed. Oh, no. Missed layup. Mahtomedi. Oh, that should be a travel or a jump ball, ref. There we go. Steal. Hastings.
They're letting them play through it.
There we go. Now we got a jump ball. And that's going to go to Hastings because Mahtomedi started out with it. I wish they could have kept that ball and not had to give the jump, but we'll take the possession change. And with that, we got 3 new girls in for the Raiders. Eason, one of them, the junior.
And with the inbound here for Hastings, still only a tie game here.
McVicker almost took an NBA 3. I would not have complained, actually. But okay, be smart. Smart passes, run your offense. There's Brooke Mace. Shot clock down to 8. Somebody get the ball. Keegan's going to have to throw up a 3 here. Take it to the lane. Keegan drops back for 3. Off the rim, no good. Good defense by Mahtomedi, but Hastings, they got to get the ball inside. They can't live and die on that. And there's Popard. Can't get through the lane. Ooh, that could have been a foul called right there. And I think she got away with it. Got away with another one. Mahtomedi bench on their feet yelling. Same with the Hastings Raiders coach. This game's starting to get a little ticky-tacky here.
The physicality is increasing.
Oh, no! Keegan poked it away, and she got called for a slap. Sorry about that. That's McVicker's first foul. Team's first.
And that's unfortunate because she's done such a good job, especially on some of those transitions of just pestering the opposing player but not drawing the foul.
Tied 34-34, 12, just under 13 minutes, second half, Raiders versus Zephyrs. There's a dump inside. Oh, she's going to be tough to handle if they can keep getting it to her. That's Green once again. They threw it up in the air, but with her height, she was able to get it. Now the Raiders, can they break this press? McVicker Mahtomedi drops back. McVicker running point outside to Mace. Mace dribbles top of the key. She goes to the lane, kicks it outside. That's Geeson, dumps it inside. Kicks it out. McVicker for three. Need it. Don't get it. Air ball. Good hustle, though. Oh. That was number 13 for the Raiders, Piper Brockman. She hustled at it, but she couldn't quite get there. Here's that rebound. A good dump in. Might have traveled there, actually, but a nice drop step, we call that.
And I think Brockman's going to be pretty important down the stretch, too, because you talk about that size and outside of strain. I mean, Brockman's really the only one that's got that type of height.
Almost a steal by the Raiders. Over and back. Please be over and back. No, a 10-second call. Yes, that's going to be a turnover either way. Raiders ball.
Well, let's see if they can't get some points off a turnover here. I mean, you know, really the entirety of the second half, it's been just a little bit too sloppy. I mean, you know, we talk about them being patient. I'd like to see they had that air ball by McVickers on the last possession, but I like what they were doing because they had everybody moving around. They started to get some motion, and it felt like maybe at times some people were standing around a little bit too much and nothing was really happening on offense.
That is the danger sometimes when one person kind of takes over, like Keegan. Other players might not be moving as much, but everybody's got to move. Smart passes. Haley, don't dribble. Oh, come on now. Keegan, top of the key, dumps it low to Haley. Wants a foul, no call. Haley, I need you to slow down. Steal it. Pass it, timeout. Oh, we got a foul called. Yes, sir. Good hug. I love that Hastings tenacious D right there, right?
They're jumping on balls. I mean, they're trying to stay in this one. They're trying to get the big time win here, and you know, there you see Brockman just, you know, it turns into a little bit of a wrestling match there at the end, but sometimes you got to play like that if you want to get the dub.
Ball thrown into Haley. See if they got a play. They had a play run. Keegan outside for three. Please get in. Rebound. Nope. Off the rim. Hastings with the hustle. It's going to be out of bounds, though. That was Piper Brockman, once again, like you mentioned earlier, just couldn't quite get it. 36-34, Mahtomedi with the lead. 11:25 to go, second half. Owen Ely, Peter Heyman here, HCTV, SCCTV, and YouTube TV. It's Tuesday night basketball. Nice drive by Mahtomedi. Oh, we want it over in the back, no call. Somehow the Raiders come up with it. Mahtomedi, oh, she's all over her. There should have been a foul called there. Oh, we get a foul called there. Okay, we'll take it either way, Owen.
You don't get the first one, you get the second one.
That is number 11, Presley Albers, her first, team second. Here's that replay. Yep, when a girl's standing there and you run into her, that's called a player control foul. A lot of people say offensive foul, but it's player control, really. Substitution, Green back in. That was just a short break for her. Head coach from Mahtomedi, Fisher, she says, you know what, you need to get back in there. We need your height.
And that's why with Albans, you know, you got to keep your head up with it. Any sport, football, lacrosse, basketball, doesn't matter. You got to keep your head up at all times.
So I like Haley. Haley and Keegan have great composure and confidence with the ball. There we go. Take it, Haley. And one, ref. Yes! Basket's good and a foul. That's Haley Strain. We need her.
That's exactly what you need, and they could take the lead here if they get this and one. That's a tough play. I mean, she's a big girl, and she just powered through right up the middle, but that's tough because you got defenders on both sides and kind of a little bit of a hook shot in there as well.
And that's little stories starting to emerge here. That's Emily Mutzel's third foul. She's one of their starters. Metzel, and she's taken, is that her taking a break on the bench? Yes, it is. Coach with a little heads up there, team's third. Free throws missed, oh, but the rebound. Grabbed by the Raiders. Kick it out top, there you go. Take your time now, Hastings set it up. Score tied 36-36, Hastings with a chance to take the lead. Be smart with the pass, there you go. Haley to Keegan. This is what they did last time. It was a kind of a give and go. Get out of the zone, get out of the paint. There we go, nice move. Oh, in and out. Almost gets a rebound. Oh, she was pushed, ref. She was pushed from behind. He totally missed it. Were you watching the ref? He was looking at the ball. As a ref, I can say this. He was so close, he could not see the whole play. He's supposed to be back where you can see the whole play on.
That's tough, and that almost was a fortuitous break for the Raiders. Sometimes you never want to plan it out that way, but sometimes missing a free throw and you get the possession, it's even better.
Right, you get 4 points versus 3. All right, tie ball game. Here goes Green. She's going to try to take over. Oh, nice travel. She got away with one. That ref was about to call a travel, and he didn't do it. And there's Popard for 3.
And if you're the Raiders, you have to forget that immediately. I mean, there's no sense dwelling on it. You got to just,
she's
there's a bad call.
Schultz breaking the press. Oh, that was a foul. Shoot it. Take the layup. Now call a timeout. Oh, my gosh, Haley. You have to make that. Haley Strange just missed the easiest layup ever. But the more important thing right now, I think, is Mahtomedi Zephyr is on the floor. She went high. I don't know where she landed. That was number 30, it looks like. It's pros. Okay, she rolled over. It looks like she might have landed on her ankle. But Haley had a wide open layup. That would have been a huge Owen. It would have cut the lead to 1. Here's that replay. Let's see what the replay. Oh, right here you can see she pump faked her. Oh.
And the chin might have
that could have been. That was bad. That could have been. She needs to get looked at. If we were in the college or pro football, they'd be looking for concussion because she smacked her head. I mean, we're the only ones that actually saw that. Somebody actually really should go down and actually tell the officials she hit her head. Make sure if we have Hastings has a first aid person, they should go check her out. I don't know if they do concussion protocol in high school, but I'd at least go ask her some questions. Safety first.
Well, you know, a win's important, but health is even more
absolutely
important.
That's a double dribble. She just got away with a double dribble. 3-pointer for Mahtomedi off the rim. Good job, Keegan. Launches deep. Raiders taking the breakaway. Can she make the layup? Good pass. Oh, dang it all. Ooh, that was off Mahtomedi. Hastings ball. Still though, had to cheat. Go ahead, Owen.
It's just one of those things we've been talking about. You see a good play developing, but then it just kind of right when it's about to turn out, you get the sloppy pass.
(39-36). Mahtomedi with the lead. Second half. 9:25 to go. Hastings with the ball. Keegan wide open for 3. Didn't see her. Now she throws it to her. Kicks it back. Here's a 3-pointer. Off the rim. Haley with the rebound. Going to be over the back. Foul on number 11, Presley Elbers. Albers. Team's 4th foul.
Yeah, the fouls are starting to skew the way of Mahtomedi here after kind of going the way of the Raiders in the first half. You know, you don't ever want to say you have to score here, but it really seems like points are coming at a premium. You'd hate to get down even 2 possessions. I know there's 9 minutes to go here, but I'd really like to see them get something going offensively.
I agree. Oh, she's on her nope. She had McTagg open underneath, missed her. Oh, nice floater by Mace. Can't get the rebound. Mace with the hustle, though. I love it. I like that speed right there. Make them work for it. McTagg, she's going to get a foul called. You can tell her reaching in. Now you're going to see the stars of the team maybe take over. You can see Popard said, you know what, I need the ball. I need to shoot. I need to drive. She's a little too quick for McTagg.
Yeah, you know, you look at the Raiders, McVicker obviously taking over in this game, but for Mahtomedi, I mean, you can't really say any one player's been taken over to this point.
This is true. Green had a little moment, then Popard, and that's why they're so good. When you have 2 or 3 players that can just be a go-to. Here's Popard. See that dribbling at the top of the key? And she's pretty tall, too. There's a nice steal. Oh, jump ball. Travel. That's a travel. Travel. Oh, that's a travel, ref. She turned and rolled her body just like the Hastings Raider did. That ref didn't call it. They got away with one there.
Yeah, well, you know, refs have the toughest job in the world. I don't think anybody would disagree with that, but it does seem like there's been a handful of missed calls here, specifically in the second half.
I will not disagree with you either. They are doing a great job. And as that's an over and back. Yes, sir. I'm going to take a moment right now to let you know who our officials are. Jacob Kraus, Derek Walden, and Nate McNaughton. As a former official myself, I do appreciate the guys. They call them zebras, but now they're not wearing striped shirts anymore. So gray and black shirts. Without them, the girls wouldn't be able to play, right? No sport would be able to play. You're going to have a foul against Mahtomedi. That's the team's 5th. Foul is on number 25, Bannon Green, who's 2nd.
Yeah, again, it seems like it's been minutes since either team has scored a point here.
Yeah, Hastings been a while. Oh, McTagg just a little out of control there. Picked up, shoot the ball, and a foul. That's going to be 2 free throws. My bad, I don't mean to keep. I'm just getting a little excited over here.
No, too many players on we've seen so many players on the ground in the last couple of minutes, but I like seeing the follow through there. I mean, basically getting tackled to the ground. I mean, it looks like a rugby pass or something.
So it's Rachel Notch, 2 free throws. First one. Gets the roll. Raiders cut it to 2. 39-37. That, after watching that replay, that was a little fortuitous for the Raiders too. She was kind of out of position, falling over, and a little contact helped the official make the call. Second free throw from Notch. No good. Tipped back. Oh, they're going to call over the back. She overjumped her ref. Some refs just want to call over the back. Some let it go. But when you got 3 officials, one guy calls one thing one way, one guy or girl calls another way the other way. Either way, Raiders down 2, 8:20 left. Foul was on number 13 for the Raiders. Piper Brockman, her first. Timeout from Mahtomedi. Talk to me, Owen. Tell us what's going on here. We got about 8 minutes left.
Yeah, well, I like the timeout for Mahtomedi, but I think that timeout's going to be just as beneficial for Hastings. I mean, it really seems we got players all over the ground. We're getting these fouls racking up. It's, these are 2 good teams. There's no question about it. One with a little more recognition than the other at this point in the season, but it does seem like it's getting a little bit too sloppy here on both sides. I mean, I think a timeout here is going to do both teams some wonders here.
Yeah, this would be where the coaches can kind of recoup them, set up a play. Keegan McVicker, Haley, they need this little rest, right? This definitely helps them out because these are the type of players you need in the game the rest of the game if they have enough cardio to do it. Base. There's a good shot of the boys basketball foot player, Lucas Foss in the middle there. There's Weston Schultz, brother of Violet Schultz. It looks like Jacob Ruder there on the right. So good to see the other athletes supporting their fellow athletes or relatives. It is Parents' Night tonight, too. So congrats to all the parents for showing up, supporting your kids, your girls specifically tonight for girls basketball.
Well, that's the one thing you hate to see when the opposing gender team doesn't show up for the other team. You love seeing that camaraderie.
And I don't know if that was a setup play, but right away Mahtomedi puts down a 3 from Sarah Popert. She is their leading scorer. Now you can see her why she is maybe. There's Schultz. We need this 3. It's good! Schultz answers right back with a 3 of their own. Hastings cuts the lead to 2.
Well, I promise you, nobody's building too much of a lead either way because it seems like when one team gets hot, the other team responds.
Popert pulled. Oh, now she's. That was a college play right there. That was NBA, actually. One little dribble, and she's like, I'm sure. Look out! That's the dangerous pass you can't be careful of. Make this layup, McTagg. Make this layup. Yes!
That is good. That's the urgency, but not freaking out, not spazzing out, not, making an error, but just,
Ooh, a traveling violation. Raiders are going to get the ball down 2. Here's a couple replays right here. I think this is going to be this is the 3-pointer from Schultz. The brother does that so well as point guard. Little break here for Mace. McVicker back in and Haley Strain back in. And McTagg. Hastings got a little height advantage here. Schultz at point. Notch. Also in there. McTagg with the ball at the top of the key. Needs smart passes here. Smart passes or a drive to the hole. Wanted a foul. No call. That's okay. Blocked from behind. I like the drive to the basket, Owen. What she's got to do, though, is try to do a layup a little earlier. When she started that, she was already underneath the rim. But if she starts that earlier, you might make a basket or get a foul called.
Well, sometimes you drive in, you get blocked.
3-pointer, McVicker. It's good! Hastings got the lead, 45-44.
Well, when McVicker has success, this team has success. And when she's a little quieter.
Offensive foul. Yes, and that is going to be the team's 6th. That's big time. Another turnover. Sorry, go ahead. Here's that. No. Go ahead, Owen. What were you going to say?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, McVicker is exploding here. I mean, whenever she's having success, really seems like the rest of the team is following, and certainly the scoreboard as well.
The foul is on Greta Seiss, her first, team 6th. So next, team 7th. So any next foul now, if it's not shooting, Hastings will at least be in the 1-on-1. Hastings with the ball and a 1-point lead against the number 4 ranked team in the state. No, don't pass that. Somebody come get the ball. Very good, Schultz. Sorry, I'm kind of coaching and commentating here. Raiders up 45-44. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Strain with the ball, top of the key. Outside, Notch for 3. Oh, up the backboard. Banks are open Tuesday night. Raiders up 4. Here we go.
And that I don't know if you've ever seen Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, how he shoots from the side. Oh, there's a little
so I'm not sure what was going on here. He did talk to the coach maybe about something, or I don't know. I couldn't tell what that was. See if we see anything on the replay. Maybe the ball sometimes a player will hit it, so it's kind of like a delay a game, if you will, in football. NBA, they call that junk. Either way, Raiders up 4, 6 minutes left to go, second half. Good tough D out here by Schultz. No foul. No, nice block. Slow down, Haley. Slow it down, Keegan. Slow it down. Clock is your friend. All right, Keegan McVicker got the ball top of the key. Her and Haley trying to do it. Oh, outside. Schultz for 3. Off the rim. Rebound, Mahtomedi. Good. Oh, yes. Don't poke check, but you can steal from her maybe. Now, that's a shoulder. Oh, she might have got away with an offensive foul there. Little jumper from the top. A beautiful shot right there, Owen. That's Green for 2.
Well, she's kind of been the one getting it done periodically throughout the night for Mahtomedi. Unsurprising that she makes a big play there.
Raiders still up, just over 5 minutes to go, second half. Oh, player hits the ground, no call. Here we go, McVicker drives to the lane, left-handed. Ooh, tries to get one off the backboard, no good. Mahtomedi can tie. I like the drive. The shot was a little not so easy, we'll say. All right, need the defense right here. There's Metzel. Oh, Green using her shoulder. Can't power. Oh, she's out of bounds. Yes, sir. Ref, you better call that. She was stepping on the baseline. No way you're going to let that happen.
It's about playing smart here down the stretch. Now, I would imagine this is probably a position where the Zephyrs have rarely been in, this year, last handful of years. I mean, maybe they're starting to feel the pressure here on the road.
I love it. You're absolutely right. You mentioned that a little. No, there's Schultz. She gets it stolen away. And she misses the layup. This happens a lot. Now, Schultz, slow it down. That was huge right there. A lot of missed layups in tonight's game by both teams. Smart passes now. Here we go, Keegan. Yeah. Top of the key, McVicker. Go ahead, Owen.
I don't want to say you want to drain the clock here, but you almost kind of want to drain the clock.
McVicker in there for 2. Sorry, that was not McVicker. That was Haley Strain for 2. Either way, Raiders up 4. Just 4 minutes left to go, second half. You can see number 5, Popert, on the bench. Head coach for Mahtomedi might be trying to rest her for the final stretch of the game. Green off the backboard gets her own rebound. Need to block out. Straight up. No, that's not a foul. Either way, she didn't make a layup. Make her shoot 2 free throws.
Well, they're certainly not at the percentage you would shoot them at the college or the professional level, so it's not the worst proposition there to have them shoot some free throws. Obviously, what is that, the 3rd foul on Strain? That
is the 3rd on her. Still got, she's staying in the game in my eyes. There's under 4 minutes. Be a little smarter. All right, first free throw is missed by Green. Now Raiders got a block out here, though. They've been having some trouble rebounding on the offensive side.
We do have Brooke Mace Jr. checking in for the Raiders.
Get the ball. There you go, McTagg. Get it. There you go. Good job. So both free throws missed. Like I said, make them make 2 free throws versus an easy layup. Rachel, got to get it across the court. No, you don't stop your timeout. Very good timeout by Mace. That's a little inexperience by Rachel Notch. You do not stop your dribble right there. You get it across the court. I love the timeout by the coach. You don't need a turnover there by a 10-second violation.
Well, and that's why experience is important, but it doesn't exactly have to come only from the players. I mean, that was a heads-up play there by the head coach, and it's just one of those things. Again, pressure is so difficult to deal with, and it's not just at the high school level. So sometimes you need the coach to bail you out, but the most important thing is that you maintain the possession right there.
Absolutely correct. There's a good shot of both the Hastings huddle right there. Caught some smiles right there, but there is still a lot of time left in this game. Raiders are up 4, but we've seen Mahtomedi, their scoring power. They can tie it up just like that.
But yeah, you know, you have to figure Mahtomedi, especially with their coaching, you have to figure their best basketball is yet to come here down the stretch. So if you're the Raiders, you really do have to lock in here. The win is very easily, well, I don't want to say very easily, but the win is within your grasp. But you do have to execute here down the stretch.
Yeah, speaking of execute, I just looked, McVickers only got, I say only 7 the second half. She had 15 in the first. I wouldn't be surprised if coaches set up a play to kind of get Keegan on a pick and roll or something and get her driving the ball to the basket and try to make in a layup or get a foul at least.
Well, she's very good at weaving through, and we've seen them attempt that a few times with Strain as the roller.
All right, Keegan's going to take point. I like it. Put your best player with the ball. Don't dribble too high. Outside notch at the three-point line. Fakes it. Hits Strain. Top of the key. Schultz. No, that's Mace. Keegan. Outside. Dumps it inside. Haley. There's a foul called. That foul is on Green. That's her third. So the two tall trees, if you will, for both teams in foul trouble with 3 each. There's the replay coming up. And that should be a shoot bonus right there for Strain. That's the team's 8th foul. So Haley be shooting 1 for 1.
Well, important that they make them here. I mean, you really want to extend the lead here. Seems like we had a little bit more of a high-scoring first half, points really coming at a premium here.
Haley misses. Yeah, you're right. Free throws are key. If you can make some free throws, that's... Oh, she almost traveled. 4-point lead by Hastings. Playing some good, tough D. Oh, McTay keeps going. Oh, they got lucky. So, did you see that? The girl wasn't even looking. That's a three-pointer. No good. Rebound, Hastings. McVicker. Yep, dribble. She's going to foul you. Don't push off. She's going to foul you. There's a... Oh, see, you can't do that pass. That's a dangerous pass. McTagg. That's out of bounds. Oh, no! Did Hastings... Maybe they knocked that out of bounds. I didn't see that, Owen, but from here I couldn't see it.
Yeah, I think Mace maybe got a hand on that one there. Not the worst thing in the world if you're, to slow it down here.
Schultz, great steal. No, that's Mace. Make the layup. No! You got to slow that down. If you don't have it, no! Those are the small things. Rebound. That's out of bounds. That's ours. Yes. And Owen, easy on the layups. Slow it down. If you don't have it easy, just dribble it around. All right, go ahead.
Well, and if you take it slow, and the player catches up to you, maybe there's a foul as well. So
yeah, exactly.
It's not the worst thing in the world.
Yep. Don't force it. You guys are up 4. McVicker, 2:22 to go. There's a nice little give and go layup. That's Rachel Notch.
And that's why I say it doesn't matter if you don't execute, because that awesome play and missed layup, it only took 2 seconds off the clock, but you got no points with it.
Amen to that. Green for 3. It's good. They needed that big time. I think we're going to have a timeout. They're going to set up a full court press here, so hopefully Hastings coach probably going to know that that's coming. That's Rick Tavernier. That's a good timeout there by the head coach, Anisha Fisher. Here's that replay. The nice pass, nice bounce pass right there.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful, and that's an appropriate timeout called here. And they really did need that three-pointer, but just you can see there nobody was contesting. It was wide open. I mean, it's a three-pointer that you would make in the practice gym. Got to figure that a full court press is coming here from the Zephyrs. Hastings on a 2-game winning streak here. Had a couple of nice wins over St. Croix Prep and Minneapolis Washburn on the road. Pretty sizable win against Washburn. This can be a tricky time with finals and holidays, and it's the beginning of conference play. It's the beginning of the season. This is an interesting time to catch an opponent like Mahtomedi.
No, Haley. Okay, that worked. The press was on. Now Schultz, be calm with the ball. Be a point guard. Clock is your friend, girls. Clock is your friend. Clock is your friend. Mace, oh, there we go. We got a foul, and Mace is going to go to the line and shoot 1 and 1. Like you mentioned earlier, they need to make a free throw here, right? Got to make free throws. At least make one.
I mean, time is important here. You're running out of it, but the score is still important. I mean, even if you just get 1 point here, I mean, it really sets you up to be in a better spot.
First free throw's good. Raiders up 53-49, 150 left to go.
And that's the one thing you hate to see. You hate to see at any level of basketball. You hate to see missed free throws because that is just time in the gym. That's something anybody can do, anybody can practice, anybody can get better at.
There's a good shot of Brooke Mace right there. Second free throw on the back end of the 1-and-1. It's good. Nothing but net. Raiders up 54-49. 1:49 to go. Good tough D. I like it. No easy layups now, right? And Green likes to shoot the three. So will Popert. So will Braisdell. I like it. Make him use some clock. Use your body. Use your body, Keegan. There you go. I mean your legs. Ooh, they're going to get a free one here. That's our 7th foul. That's going to be 1-and-1. I don't think they see it yet.
That's tricky. Whenever you get the arm in there and you see it dragging, that's always difficult there.
Just like you talked about earlier, making points without the clock running is not what Hastings wanted to do here. Green at the line for the first of a 1-and-1. Block out Hastings. First free throw's good.
And again, it's just going to come down to execution. I mean, you got to figure this Mahtomedi team, they're not going to go away. I mean, they're going to play their best basketball here in the final 90 seconds.
Second free throw, money. Green was 1 for 5 on free throws before that. Those are 2 huge free throws. Hastings still up 3. They got to get the ball in though. This four-court press. No. Use a timeout if you have to. Oh, no foul. No, they're going to get. Nope, I saw that coming. Coach should have called a timeout. Got to use your timeouts, Coach. Mahtomedi with the steal. Green to tie it. No good. Straight up D. Oh, they gave her an easy layup. She missed it. Keegan with the rebound. Schultz passes it up. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. You got to tell your girls, slow down. You're in the lead. You don't need to turn it over. Slow down. Coach, tell him to slow down, please, Owen.
And I really think that I really think that was a mistake by Tavernier. You have 3 timeouts. You can't take them home. You can't roll them over. I would have considered taking one. I mean, but it's unfortunate because they broke the press. It was just the final stretch.
Nice steal. Now slow it down. They have to go look up behind. Oh, little things. Little things.
Those are the mistakes you're going to look at if you lose this game that were easily avoidable.
40 seconds, a three-pointer to tie it. It's good. Darn it all. That's pros for 3. Come on, Hastings, just be smart. Now he calls the timeout. He needed to call that before, man. Like you said, he had 3. Use them.
Again, I'm talking about execution. It's a cliche word every coach talks about, but you don't have it. You don't call the timeouts. You play a little sloppy. They were playing like they were down by 3 points. They were playing like they needed to score, but they really just needed to drain the clock.
And they have to tell their players that it's a mental thing, right? Mental execution is what's going to win or lose these games. You got to tell them, like right now in the huddle, like we're in the lead. Like, well, they were in the lead. You don't need to force it down low and throw it away. Just keep the ball. Use up the entire shot clock, they should be trying to tell them. Unless you got an easy wide-open layup, but it was not a good pass. Either way, it's a tie ball game. We're going to try to think positive here. Hastings has the ball. We know it's going to be a full-court press. Coach better set up a good play to break the press, but be smart with the passes.
Yeah, it's almost like football, where at the end of the game, if you're up by a couple possessions or something, you get to the point where it's like time is more important for the opposing team than points.
Absolutely.
And you didn't get that sense there. And I'll be curious to see, because they have broken the press a couple of times really well. It's not difficult to break the press. It takes 1 or 2 passes. You just get 2 clean passes and you can break it. Obviously easier said than done, but let's see how they handle it here.
Way easier said than done. Give it to her. There you go. Go.
2 passes right there.
Now be smart with it. Yes! Get on him. No, play smart D. Timeout. Yes. Was that number 13? That was Piper Brockman, her first 2 points in the game. You kind of said earlier, hey, Piper might be a big story late in the game. That's huge, 2 points. But they're still 17.8 left in the clock. Here we go. Raiders up 2. Here's that replay. What a rebound. Toughness and the putback.
Well, it's Nostradamus over here. I mean, it's exactly how I predicted it. But, yeah, no, I mean, that's what size will get you. Hastings doesn't have a tremendous amount of size, but obviously they have it with Brockman and Strain. And you just need to really get one stop here. You get a stop here. You have 2 timeouts. Maybe they miss something. You get a rebound. You put out Brockman. You put out Strain, some of these bigger players, and get a rebound, call a timeout, and you're probably in for another full court press at that point. But I'd be a little cautious about the spacing here for the Raiders because we have seen Mahtomedi hit some of these 3-point shots here in the second half, and I knock on wood here, but a 3-pointer would win the game. So
hey now.
They're not just playing
easy.
They're not just playing to keep the lead.
Easy,
they're playing
Owen.
for the win as well.
Yep. So I think it was 17.8. Let's see when this timeout time runs out. I wouldn't let nothing easy here happen. I like this. Make them get the whole court, but don't let them get by for an easy layup either.
And by the way, a foul is not the worst thing to happen here.
Maybe. But I think in high school, you let them try to win the game with a shot. There you go. Way to go. No 3. It's no good. Get the rebound.
I'd be calling a timeout immediately.
Why? Oh, I went with 3. Now you got to get the ball in, and you're throwing from down there. I don't know. I would have let the clock keep going. You make them foul you. I wouldn't have called that one. Oh, boy. 3.2. This is pretty much you got to get it in. Do they have 1 timeout? I think they have 1 timeout left. You can use that one still. Now, if they didn't have any left, you do not take a 5-second call there. You at least launch it deep and get it touched down that way. But right now, you just got to get a girl to go get the ball, like go to the ball. This would be a classic quarterback to the receiver, run to the ball and catch it, hold it, and let them foul you.
Yeah,
Right?
This is it's like the Vikings game against the 49ers earlier in the year that Sam Darnold, that 97-yard touchdown pass to Jefferson. I mean, you just launch it up. Even if they don't get it, then they only have well, I guess they still do have a timeout.
Don't do that yet. You still got your timeout. But just somebody go. I want my 5 fastest. I mean, Keegan for sure, Haley, and then quick ones. Should have Mace and Schultz in there maybe, but like you got to go get the ball. It's not about breaking a press here. It's just getting the ball in. So I'm not sure I like. Let's see what goes on here now. Oh, Keegan was. There you go. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. All right, I like that. Okay, here we go. There's 1.5. You can ice it with 2 free throws. Even if she doesn't make them, they got to make a miraculous, like 3-point launch.
The Raiders are in a very good spot here, no matter how you slice it. Double bonus too, so they're getting 2 no matter what.
1 free throw at least gives you a little like thing, but you got to say, well, let's just see what she does here on these free throws. McVicker, 2 free throws. First one, no good, in and out. Second one, still make this. I wouldn't even have the girls in there to foul. I would get them out of there. I wouldn't even be in there to rebound, coach. Get them out. You don't need a foul here and let them shoot 2 free throws. Please make this, Keegan. Please make this. Or Haley, I meant. Get out of there, Hastings. Get out of there. All right, that works. There it is. Hastings upset the number 4 team in the state, Mahtomedi. You got to love it, baby. 56-54.
And that's just how the game has gone. I mean, you missed the 2 free throws, but fortuitously you get the rebound off the free throw, and that's kind of indicative of how the Raiders played tonight. They made a lot of mistakes, and understandably so, because they were playing a good team, but they overcame the mistakes. Sometimes a call went their way, sometimes it didn't go their way. But at the end of the day, they outperformed Mahtomedi here on the road. That's a big win to start conference play.
Absolutely. Leading the way, Keegan McVicker, of course, 22 points. She was a star. I think there was multiple stars in there. Rachel Notch was huge with 11 points. With 2 points only, but the winning 2 points of the game, you called it, Piper Brockman. I don't know how you knew that at the beginning of the match, but she scores the winning 2 points at the end of the game. Let's not forget Haley Strain was huge just with her rebounding. She had a total of 9 points. That's huge there. Violet Schultz and Brooke Mace, they had to do a lot of work at point guard. They had 6. Let's not forget about Mahtomedi, though. They were down 6 with not much time left to go. They made a couple 3-pointers. Big time scoring by Green. She had 15 points herself. And then we saw Sarah Popert. She stepped up, scoring big time 11 points in the second half. You can see why they're a good team, but at the end of the day, guess what? Hastings upset Mahtomedi, number 4, 56-54. Here's your upcoming broadcast. December 19th, the boys swim team are going to take on Tartan North. And then on the 21st, girls hockey back at it against, well, why don't you call that one out, buddy?
Yeah, well, that's going to be against My Park Wolfpack. That's going to be a good one.
Yep,
I believe that's an outdoor game, too. Is that
Yep,
not?
that is the UH. Yes, that's the one that's outdoors, sort of heading your way to Treasure Island, basically. But, yep, UHL. And then on the 30th, a couple days before, the next year, boys hockey versus the South St. Paul Packers. And then we're heading into January. These great girls that just played are going to take on Simley on January 6th.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure. Go ahead. Give me your last thoughts of this game.
No, I'm just I was just going to say it's a pleasure doing this with you. First game here together, and glad to be back. And this is a good Mahtomedi team. This is a win that is going to age well for both sides. If I was Mahtomedi, I wouldn't be too concerned. They're still a good team, and for the Raiders, you're going to look back on this one and like what you see.
Absolutely. Here's your credits for tonight. Producer, director, Mr. Hunter Pinky. Camera operators, Ian Andersack, Tori Selner, Grant Seaman, and, of course, graphics replay, Hunter Pinky. Here on HCTV Sports, your announcer tonight was Owen Ely and me, Peter Heyman. Once again, Hastings Raiders upset number 4 Mahtomedi 56-54. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great week.